Welcome back to the Hotep Money Channel. I'm your host, Hotep Jesus, where we cover the latest in artificial intelligence and finance news. I have some crazy updates today. It was bullish, bearish. It was all smorgasbord of artificial intelligence and finance news today. So the market dumped on open, huge gap down, and it looks like that was caused by the ADP job reports. The U.S. labor market slowdown intensified in November as private companies cut 32,000 workers, with small business hit the hardest. Payrolls processing firm ADP reported on Wednesday. With worries intensifying over the domestic jobs picture, ADP indicated the issues were worse than anticipated. The payrolls decline marked a sharp step down from October, which saw an upwardly revised gain of 47,000 positions and was well below the Dow Jones consensus estimate from economists for an increase of 40,000. Larger businesses, however, entailing companies with 50 or more employees, actually reported a net gain of 90,000 workers. However, establishments with fewer than 50 workers saw a decline of 120,000, including a drop of 74,000 among firms with 20 to 49 employees. The total loss was the biggest drop since March 2023. I think a lot of that has to do with artificial intelligence. A lot of people are like, well, we don't need that guy anymore. He wasn't doing anything, and AI can replace him. So if you don't have a highly skilled job position, you're probably going to get cut. The ADP report is the last jobs picture before the Federal Reserve gets together and meets on December 9th and 10th next week. Futures traders are assigning a nearly 90% probability that the central bank will approve another quarter percentage point cut in its key interest rate, despite misgivings from some officials over whether further easing is needed. So it looks like next week we're expecting a quarter rate that might be priced in early next week, running up into it, and then a sell-off, or we could just see a bullish wave. On the converse side of things, some great alpha today. Hit the like and subscribe button so you can get this alpha daily. We're going to make sure we get these pumped out to you daily, so hit the like and subscribe button now. So midday, we got an intraday pump, and I was like, why are the markets just pumping? Because I was looking at the S&P 500 and I'm paying attention to the 5-minute chart, and I'm like, nothing about this says bullish. And then out of nowhere, it just skyrocketed, right? So basically what happened is this: robotic stocks are getting a lift on Wednesday on the heels of a report from Politico that Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick is going all in to support the industry. iRobot, which is trading at $3.14 at the time of this reporting, is leading the pack, up more than 30%. Other big gainers include Rich Tech Robotics. They're trading at $4.16. Serve Robotics is trading at $11.50, and WeRide WRD is at $9. So this is a great, bargain purchases, maybe not financial advice. Do your own research. While Politico report frames this as a shift in focus by the White House from AI towards robots, it's really a variation on that same theme. So basically they're saying we're just bullish on the AI industry. And it says here, leading AI firms like NVIDIA are positioning themselves to be heavily involved in physical AI, which is effectively a catch-all for the brains behind the robotics and autonomous technology. This week, SoftBank CEO Masayoshi Son detailed how it's not mechanical robotics that would change the world, but rather the physical AI with embodiment into the robotics. So the shell and all of that stuff, that don't matter. It's the brain that matters. So we're just falling right back into the AI bucket, which is why we saw all the AI stocks just boom out of nowhere following this report. So we got just a whole lot of bullish candles. I don't know if we're going to get a pullback tomorrow or more bullish, but it's the White House is just keep reporting and saving the economy. It's been an absolute roller coaster of an affair today. In the meantime, quantum computing got a nice boost today. Evercore ISI initiated coverage on D-Wave Quantum Inc. This is on our watch list, with an outperform rating and a price target of $44. So keep a lookout on this. Evercore ISI estimates that D-Wave will capture approximately 12% of the quantum computing market, maintaining high share in the 15 to 25% portion of the market that alternative quantum approaches cannot naturally address. This outlook aligns with D-Wave's impressive 156% revenue growth and a strong 82.8% gross profit margin in the last 12. What? 82% gross profit. It's like unheard of. D-Wave, put it on your watch list, man. You know, buy some of that stock for your wife for Christmas. Buy some for the kids. Meanwhile, in the earnings department, Dollar General reports earnings. And I think this is important because it could say a lot about the economy as a whole, because these are like, you know, the stores where you go to get cheapy. Poor people shop there, you know, middle class people shop there. So you got to keep an eye on earnings. This could affect the S&P 500. I'm just guessing, but we'll have to see after later today. If you think something may happen or I'm wrong on a report, leave a comment in the box below. Also, we've got some buy ratings as far as AI is concerned, right? So we just saw this bullish report come from the government. So I'm going to give you a list of top stocks that you need to watch for that may not be on your watch list. Number 1, my boy, AMD. Number 2, Information Services Group. That ticker is III. Big Bear AI. We've been talking about this one all year. BBAI. Analog Devices Inc. Ticker ADI. Tuya. TUYA. UiPath, ticker is Path. Radware Limited, ticker is RDWR. Zeekr Intelligent Technology Holding Limited, and their ticker is ZK. So those are some of those underdogs that you might not have on your radar in the AI space. And, you know, could be some up potential there. Not financial advice. Do your own research. That is your money updated today. Shout out to King J. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow with more alpha.
When you was training me, man, when it was training day, like Denzel.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.